What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I put up a poll and asked you guys if you guys wanted to see a in-depth review on the new Rem Beauty Chapter 4 products or some of the new Juvia's Place blush extensions. And you guys voted to see the blush extension, so that is what this video is going to be about today. If you haven't checked out my last video, it is about blushes. I mean, hello, I live for a good blush. The last video is of me testing out the new About Face blush balm, so if you are interested in that product, definitely check out that video. But you clicked on this video because you want to see how these perform and all that good stuff. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so I picked up 2 of the new blush extensions. Now, let me explain to you why I picked up only 2. I think there's like 4 more extensions they added, or maybe 5 extensions. It goes all the way up to volume 6. So I have volume 1, volume 4, and volume 5. So volume 4 and 5 were the 2 that I picked up that are new, that I really wanted. I believe it was volume 6 that was kind of like an orangey blush duo. I did not pick that up because I remembered volume 1 literally has an orange in it, and I was like, I don't need that orange duo, especially because one of the shades is really light, and I know that will not show up on my skin tone, and I was like, I don't need that one because I already have an orange blush in volume 1. Now, the other volume that I really wanted but I didn't pick up is because it is exclusive to Juvia's Place's website, and I didn't realize that Ulta didn't have it. It kind of sucks because Ulta has all the other extension shades, but they don't have that one. And that one I was super excited about. I feel like that blush duo is gonna look so beautiful on deeper complexions. It looks gorgeous. It looks pigmented. The shades look absolutely vibrant, and I want to pick it up. Now, getting into the duos that I did pick up, this one right here is volume 4. I'm sure you guys have seen this all over TikTok. Everybody is saying this is a dupe for the viral Dior blush, and honestly, it definitely does look pretty similar. I've seen people compare it. It looks the exact same. Now, I don't have that Dior blush to compare for y'all, so I can't compare it, but there's a lot of TikToks out there that does compare those two if you're curious. But from those TikToks that I've seen, they do look the exact same. I think it's this shade right here. But I picked this up because I was intrigued to see how this would show up on my skin tone. And getting into the blush duo that I am the most excited for, it's volume 5. This is so freaking beautiful. This is like the blush shades that I gravitate to the most. It's giving strawberry vibes. It's so pretty. I feel like my camera is not doing it justice right now because it's so pretty and it's so vibrant in person. Like, it is so gorgeous. So we're gonna put the new ones to the test. You guys have seen me use this volume right here. I already have it. I'm gonna swatch it for y'all so y'all can see it, but I'm not gonna use this today. I will link in a card above my review on this particular blush duos so you can see that in depth. I just really want to focus on the 2 new blush duos today in today's video. So let's start off with volume 5. This is the one I'm most excited for. It's so beautiful. So how I want to do this, because there is 2 duos in here, I want to use the brighter or deeper one on the back and then the lighter one on the apples of the cheek for a nice ombre blush effect. Now, each of these new duos retail for $18 each on Ulta's website. If you get it on Juvia's Place's site, it goes for $16, which I was a little bit like, why is the price different on both of these? I've never seen Ulta raise the price on a product. Like, I was just a little confused by that, but it is cheaper if you get it on Juvia's Place's actual website. So I'm gonna start off with this one right here. It picks up a lot of product. So I'm just gonna start by placing this blush up here. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh my goodness. That's 1 layer going in with 2. And I'm not tapping off of my brush because I want to see how intense this pigment is. And it's so pretty and so intense. Oh my goodness. Okay, wow, I love that. So that's the deeper shade. It's beautiful. It's extremely pigmented. So I would truly tread lightly with these blushes. I remember volume 1 was pigmented, so I just know all of these are gonna be pigmented. I'm gonna color switch my brush. And then we're gonna go into the lighter shade. I feel like this one is more like a it's not like bubblegum pink, but it's more like strawberry, like a lighter strawberry shade. So I'm just, ooh, wow, okay. Let me go ahead, since we're on the apples, let me just go ahead and tap off the excess of this blush. Wow, this is so pretty. And I also love that, like that ombre effect. We go from light to dark. That is super pretty. This is really pigmented. This is the blush that I was gravitating to the most. I think it's so beautiful. I'm obsessed with these. So this is volume 5. It's really beautiful and super pigmented. If you love pinks, but not like that bubblegum baby doll pink, then you're gonna love this one. Moving on to volume 4, I feel like a lot of y'all would be really excited for this one. I'm a little bit nervous because this is a very bright pink and I do not go for shades like this at all. You will, like, I don't even have any other, I think I do, we might compare, but it's pretty similar but not the exact same. So I'm gonna go into this pink right here, same drill, picks up a lot on the brush, and then I'm just gonna place this on the back of the cheeks. Okay, so I'm seeing it, but not as much as I thought I would. So I'm going in with layer number 2 of this blush. Ooh, this is actually really pretty. Like, it's a soft blush shade, and I really would not usually go for this, but this is definitely on trend right now, this exact blush shade. So I get why Juvia's Place came out with a blush shade that looks just like this. That is really pretty. It's kind of soft and subtle, but you can build it up. I feel like it's showing up really well. It's not as bright and pigmented and intimidating as I thought. It's actually pretty wearable. And I don't usually go for pinks like this because they end up looking really ashy on my skin tone. Let's try this one. I feel like this lighter shade's gonna look kind of ashy, so hopefully not. Let's hope it won't. Let's put this on the apples. You can definitely see it. Is it my favorite blush shade? Absolutely not. But I feel like it's really great shade to kind of tone down this pinkish shade right here. This blush tool is really pretty, like, don't get me wrong, but I love more punchier blushes like this side. This is like what I would gravitate to. But like I've said in my previous videos, I'm trying to step out of my comfort zone with these new makeup releases. It's not as intense as I would like, honestly. It's not my favorite, but it is pretty. I don't know if I would really reach for this shade though, but I know a lot of people love this shade. It doesn't mean it's bad, it's just not for me, honestly. It's just not for me, and there's nothing wrong with that. I am gonna add a little bit more of this pink here on the cheeks there. Okay, see, like, that's better. Like, I like that. Okay, I did want to quickly grab my Patrick Ta blush palette because I do have a pink that's pretty similar to volume 4 in this blush palette. I like this shade. I think it's really beautiful. I love the fact that we have the cream. I am just gonna swatch the powder though, just so you guys could see it next to volume 4. So this is the Patrick Ta blush right here, Patrick Ta. And let's just swatch both of these Juvia's Place volume 4 blushes here right next to it. Okay, so honestly, I feel like the Patrick Ta one is brighter and more vibrant. I'm trying to, okay, good. So I feel like the Patrick Ta blush is more brighter, more vibrant, and these are the two Juvia's Place duo blushes. Really gorgeous blushes. Like, don't get me wrong, I love it. I do feel like I gravitate to this one more because it is brighter. I do feel like for my skin tone, brighter blushes just show up really well. Like, honestly, like, my cheeks look so cute. It's just, I'm not a dull blush, pink, bright bubblegum blush kind of person for this one. That is the two new blush duos. Like I said, I really want to get that deeper blush duo hopefully soon. But yeah, and then here is volume 1. I am going to go ahead and swatch volume 1. So pretty. I'm honestly really happy. Okay, let's do volume 1 here. So this is the orange. My camera is like washing everything out. So that's the orange, and then this is the like berry toned shade in volume 1 right here. Let me go ahead and swatch volume 4. Oh, this one's like probably my favorite one that I've tried out of all three. So this is volume 4. Just look at how much more vibrant this one is. Like, look at that. That's so freaking pretty. I love it. Like, oh, I love it. And I can use both of these shades. They both show up really well on my skin tone. This one is definitely my favorite. I definitely think volume 5 is my favorite. Especially because if I wanted to get like this bubblegum pink kind of shade, I can go in with this one. So that is it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope it was helpful in seeing these 2 blush duos in action. Like I said, I didn't pick up volume 6 because if you have volume 1, you really don't need volume 6 because you do have a orange blush in volume 1. And then the other blush duo Ulta didn't have. My biggest recommendation is if you want this, I would order it on Juvia's Place's website because it is cheaper and Juvia's Place has a lot of coupons that you could use to bring the price down even lower than the $16. Trust me, there's so many that you can use. But yeah, I think these are really pigmented. I would tread really lightly. If you've tried volume 1 and 2 of the blush duos, then you are gonna love these. If you have always wanted that Dior blush, then you get 2 for literally a fraction of the price of that Dior blush. I definitely do think it is a very similar dupe. But yeah, like I said, my favorite is volume 5. If you love those strawberry pink kind of blushes, then you're gonna love it. That is it for today's video. Let me know your thoughts down below and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye guys.